Dear viewers, hope you are in good health. Today in this video, I am going to talk about one of the most ignored yet most critical aspects of investing, that is the importance of time horizon. In value investing, it is not just enough to get the right stock. You could end up making losses on the best fundamental plays if you have no strategy about timing. Now, this does not mean speculation on timing in any way. It is about having the right mindset about horizon period once you have selected the stock with right fundamentals. This is where Coffee Can Portfolio, the buy and forget strategy, comes into picture. The term was coined by Robert Kirby, a distinguished investment advisor. Here is a famous anecdote going back to 1950s on how the concept of coffee can investing came into existence. Mr. Kirby had a husband and a wife as his clients, with whom he had the chance to work for 10 years. When the husband was alive, he was the one who handled financial affairs and was also the primary contact. After 10 years, when the husband passed away, the wife called him to add husband's securities to her portfolio under management. When Mr. Kirby got the list of assets, he was amused to find out that while the husband had added securities as suggested by Mr. Kirby, he had ignored all his sell calls. He simply invested 5,000 US dollar in buy recommendations and forgot about them. What surprised Mr. Kirby more was the value of assets. In his own words, and he's talking about his client here. He had an odd looking portfolio. He owned a number of small holdings with values of less than $2,000. He had several large holdings with values in excess of $1 lakh. There was one jumbo holding worth over $8 lakh that exceeded the total value of his wife's portfolio and came from a small commitment in a single company. By ignoring Mr. Kirby's sell calls, the client had amassed huge wealth, much beyond Mr. Kirby's own expectations. To be honest, we have been guilty of early exits in some great calls too. The examples include Astral Polytechnic, Balkrishna Industries, and Symphony, etc., that were fundamentally strong and on which we made strong gains, but exited due to valuation reasons. Someone who had ignored our sell calls would have been better off. In these volatile markets, when action itch and speculation and fear of missing out are strong, I believe one should focus on horizon aspect along with picking fundamentally strong stocks. Here is an analysis done on Sensex data that drives the point home. The chart above depicts the Sensex highest and lowest returns across different intervals starting from January 1980. It assumes the investment was made at the beginning of each year. The time intervals represent the time horizon for which the investor remained invested. As you can see, the returns have been volatile in shorter time periods. For 1 year, that is assuming the investor invests at the beginning of each year and gets out by the end, for all years from 1980 till present, the maximum return for that time horizon stands at 101%. The minimum return is a loss of 51%. Now that's a huge volatility. The net impact of 101% gain and 51% fall the next year is a loss of 2% on the original capital. Now as the time horizon increases, the volatility comes sharply down. For a 3-year period, the highest returns are up to 247% and the lowest return is a loss of 37%. For a 5-year period, the corresponding highest and lowest returns are 499% and a loss of 12% respectively. For 10-year period, while the highest return is 1338%, the lowest return is still a gain of 33%. You see how having a long-term horizon could be the key to an almost zero loss in investing. Now these were absolute returns. The next chart shows how these returns look in CAGR terms, that is the annual rate of the period under consideration. As the chart suggests, when time horizon increases, volatility diminishes. The best part is that there are no losses for intervals of 10 years or more. The takeaway from this historical data is, as your time horizon goes up, your odds of earning positive returns improve. For 10 years interval and beyond, the probability of negative returns is almost nil. Now I am not suggesting that you keep every stock for 10 years, but the idea is that if you begin with a mindset for long-term investing, the volatility gets taken care of. The market noise, which does not impact the fundamentals, stops impacting your returns due to action itch. Not to mention that focusing on long term will have a huge impact on your stock selection skills. You will be inclined to stay away from speculation and news and noise and focus more on sustainable businesses. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like the video. And I would love to hear your feedback in the comment section below. Also, for regular updates, don't forget to subscribe to Equity Masters YouTube channel. Thank you and stay safe.